Hey everybody, it's B-Diz, the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about Cobra Kai. I'm going over the climax of Season 2, doing a quick recap of Season 3, also my predictions for Season 4. Please like and share the video, comment below on how you feel about the show, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's go. First, I'm going towards the end of Season 2, where there is a party with Sam and Robbie showing up, and it seems like all of Cobra Kai is there. Tori and Sam drink a whole bunch challenging each other, which Sam wins. We have Dimitri, who jokes Hawk in front of everyone. He says how Hawk cried like a little bitch when they used to watch Harry Potter together, and also how Dimitri's mom had a special mattress for Hawk when he stays over because he pees the bed. I was surprised Hawk didn't do anything right there. Cops show up and crash the party. We have a quick fight scene between Daniel and Johnny when trying to find Sam. Daniel knows about the party and she isn't answering her phone. We go to the first day of school where Sam apologizes several times to her pops about the party, which I don't get. Nothing bad happened to her, she didn't do anything, she went to a party and got drunk, like who cares, it's not a big deal. Tori hijacks the loudspeaker and tells Sam she knows what she did and she's coming for her. Bitch. The whole school hears it, so after class, everyone is in the hallway expecting a fight between Sam and Tori. We see Miguel and Robbie running in the hallway to where Sam and Tori are. After a quick talk, Tori attacks Sam. The first half of the fight between them, Sam is using her karate for self-defense and isn't attacking Tori back. And then, we have like 6 more fights that break out and the segment lasts almost 10 minutes. The fight breaks out from the hallway to the entrance of the building. Tori takes her bracelet off that has spikes on it and cuts Sam's arm. Miguel pins Robbie on the ground with an arm lock and could break Robbie's shoulder, but thinks about what Johnny told him and he lets him go. Robbie then gets up and super kicks Miguel, launching him over the guardrail. He falls like a whole floor down and his back crashes on the railing below and it looks like he freaking died. Everybody is looking at Robbie because of what happened, but I'm pretty sure that was an accident. I thought this was one of the best fight scenes that I've seen in a long time. After that, Amanda tells Daniel that Sam may have a broken rib on top of all the other injuries and all this beef about karate stuff needs to stop. This shit is getting out of hand, people are getting hurt, and it's affecting a lot of people. On Johnny's end, he checks on Miguel and apologizes to his mom. She says that Miguel was a good person before Johnny came around and she doesn't want to see him anymore. Johnny goes to the dojo and Kreese is there training all the members of Cobra Kai. Hawk tells Johnny that he failed them as a sensei and Kreese is taking over Cobra Kai. Next, Johnny is at the beach having a drink and throws his drink at his Cobra Kai car and also throws his phone away when it goes off, but it's Allie sending him a friend request on Facebook, which is a big deal. For Season 3, Miguel is in the hospital and his injuries are very serious because he may not be able to walk again. Robbie has been kind of hiding on the low after the big fight at school. Daniel finds him and turns him in because Robbie would get less time. And this is when I feel like the show gets pretty dark. Robbie sticks up for this guy that's being bullied and gets jumped. Seeing Robbie in juvie getting punked, jumped, and getting into a bunch of fights trying to defend himself really stressed me out. It got to the point where I almost wanted to skip the scenes of him when he was locked up. I'm very emotionally invested with the characters and seeing Robbie locked up and constantly fighting pretty much for survival. I don't want to see that. It makes my anxiety go through the roof and it stresses me out. We don't know if he was going to get seriously hurt or have to go to ICU or worse. Eventually, Robbie gets released and he never told on the guy who kept fighting with him, so he's respected. It'd be kind of crazy if we seen the guy again sometime later in the series. We have Allie catching up with Johnny, Daniel, and Amanda during dinner. Allie's attitude is very humble, kind, positive, respectful, and motivating. She's kind of that piece to remind Johnny and Daniel about life and just having a good perspective about things. After Johnny works with Miguel, he does make a recovery and is able to walk again. Oh, and Johnny is banging Miguel's mom. Anyways, we also see some backstory about Kreese. It was interesting seeing him when he was younger. He kind of got picked on just like any other person, but he was still a badass. He just wasn't an evil piece of shit like he is now. We also see him when he was in the military. Him and all the soldiers in his team are captured and forced to fight one another to the death on this platform that's above a pit that has like 1,000,000 snakes in it. And I guess that hints at where the name Cobra Kai came from. A soldier gets picked to fight and completely starts freaking out. Kreese volunteers to take his place, saving him. Kreese has to fight his captain. The captain ends up hanging from the platform where all the soldiers get saved, and Kreese lets him fall into the pit that has like 1.5 million snakes in it. The guy Kreese saved is Silver, and he tells Kreese that he owes him for saving his life. Also, we're pretty sure the guy Kreese talks on the phone at the end is Terry Silver. Daniel and Johnny team up and beat up a bunch of guys in a car shop when they're trying to get some information. Oh yeah, we also had the debate because the city is shutting down the yearly tournament, which Johnny, Daniel, Kreese, and pretty much everybody involved does not want. At Miyagi Dojo, we see that Daniel and Johnny squash their beef and they're cool. There are some predictions that Terry Silver will be in season 4. Also, maybe Mike will show up, which was Daniel's biggest threat. Maybe Mike has his own dojo with a bunch of students to join Kreese, Silver, and Cobra Kai. Maybe Julie Pierce from the next Karate Kid could show up to help Miyagi Dojo. There's a lot of possibilities, which makes this even cooler. Also, there is the rumor that Tori is the daughter of Terry Silver, but I think that's kind of a stretch. Even going back to the beginning of Cobra Kai, I thought it was interesting how they flipped it with Johnny being the good guy and Daniel being the bad guy. One of the big things that I like about the show is Johnny. He is still Johnny and kind of an asshole, but he has changed his ways a lot. He has improved so much as a person. It's not just him anymore. He is a father, a sensei, and needs to try to set a good example for the people that look up to him and be guided in the right direction. I love Cobra Kai. If you liked Karate Kid growing up, then you will love this show. It literally continues the whole Karate Kid timeline. There are so many references, Easter eggs, flashbacks. So many of the original characters are in it, and the story is really good. I actually took karate for a while when I was a kid, so a lot of watching this kinda hits home. I hope that season 4 drops sooner than later. If you've been on my channel, you can see that I like a lot of different shows like The Walking Dead, Power, The Purge, 911, wrestling. This is probably my favorite show. But yeah guys, that's the video. Comment below and let me know how you feel about Cobra Kai, and also are you looking forward to season 4? Unfortunately, I'm not completely sure, but it'll probably be around a year before it comes out. Like and share the video and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Totally, for sure.